Hi, my name's Josh, I'm from Climax Studios. I'm here at Gamescom to talk about the Bandit Six franchise.
So what were your goals heading into this franchise, delving into VR for the first time?
Yeah, it was very exciting really. So our CEO went to GDC last year and had a meeting with Oculus, and we thought it was all going to be about the Rift. Went up to a hotel suite and he got this box and it contained the Gear VR, and he literally ran back into the office and there and then decided that we need to be here, we need to be first. And so that's kind of where we started on our VR journey. Came up with a lot of ideas, but we are World War II buffs in the office. We love World War II, so we thought that's where we're going to take it. We've got a lot of passion for that. So we started working on Bandit Six, which is very much a very simple kind of look to aim and shoot. You're in a Lancaster bomber. Yeah, and it's just kind of that passion built into moving into something new. There's not many times, we're 28 years old, our studio, and there's not many times that something new comes along. You look through the history and there's not many things that really move the industry forward. So it's like, as developers, we were very, very excited to be, working on this and to be one of the first studios to be working on it as well.
What has VR opened up creatively for you guys?
Yeah, I suppose for us from a creative point of view, it's kind of almost starting again. Every new idea that we have to come up with, we have to make a little playable demo, making sure that it works. But it's just kind of reignited our passion really for the industry. We love what we do from our traditional console and PC base, but this is just very, very exciting. And from a creativity point of view, the sky's the limit really. We're just getting started.
What are you guys opening up for that sky for the sequel, Bandit Six?
Yeah, so this one, the first game, set the benchmark on what we're trying to do, and the sequel just really, it's a lot more involved. You're jumping from turret to turret. It's a better art style. We've learned a lot. The frame rate is a lock solid 60 frames per second on the Gear VR. And it just plays beautifully. It really is a gamer's game. There's a lot of experiences out there on VR at the moment, but this really is a game, and you really do feel, it's high point score, there's RPG progression, there's a bit of tower defense element to it as well. It's a complete package, and we can't wait for it to, get out there into consumers' hands, and then hopefully move on to the Rift later next year.
What do you feel the Rift will open up, having worked on the Gear over the last 2 games?
Yeah, obviously you can improve the frame rate, you can improve the art style. What we're really excited about though is the controllers as well. I think that just gives another level of immersion that is not available on the Gear VR. And so yeah, we've got a couple of the controllers in our office, and yeah, it just adds a lot more to it.
When you talk about the controllers, are you talking about the new Oculus Touch?
Yes.
How do you see that creatively opening up things for you guys?
Yeah, we've just started to work on some small prototypes using the 2 hands and everything like that. And I think some of the ideas that we're kicking around, I think, are game changers. Really, like the ability to it really feels like you are in that world. You can lean in, you can pick things up. The idea of almost being big and the world being small works so well in VR, and with those controllers, it really helps you nail it.
What excites you about VR when you look ahead from these very early days?
Ooh, good question. For me, it's the newness, the freshness, and I don't think yet there's been an experience that has really gone, wow, this is mind-blowing. There's things coming along, you've got Lucky's Tale, which I love, it's my kind of game, but I think, in 2 to 5 years' time, who knows where it's going to be, and I think that's, for me, as a gamer, is very exciting.